Alright guys, so I'm back and we're gonna be re-signing players and we're gonna be continue relocating the Raiders. So let's go. Let's upgrade our players. Auto upgrade. Alright, now let's hop into our game against the Vikings. Let's edit our uniforms, shall we? Color rush uniforms.
Very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at US Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities.
All right, so let's kick off.
We've got a good one in store between the Oakland Raiders and the Minnesota Vikings. And no run back.
Who's their quarterback in this game? I've been playing this game in a while, so.
Heading out, and it's Kirk Cousins at the helm in his second season in purple and white, 8th year overall. 30 touchdown passes for him a season ago. That's a career high as he aims to get the Vikings back into the postseason. Here's Dalvin Cook, 3rd year back from Florida State. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield.
So, yeah, I might trade some people or sign some people on the offseason to our defense, but I'm not sure yet.
So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
I remember first time I saw Dalvin Cook play in college. I was watching him on TV, called a scouting friend of mine and said, "Who is this guy? He's special." And he said, "Dude, you're watching a home run hitter on the field."
Yeah, he was special in Tallahassee. Left Florida State their all-time leader in rushing.
Let's go, interception. I hate that. Yeah, I'm definitely re-signing Carl Joseph now. But I hate how it like makes you run out of bounds.
Fans are thinking right now, I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 53 yards.
And well-liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, "Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league.
Right,
he's got to be in the top 3 before the season's over. Let's run the ball."
Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
I'm definitely gonna try and get the Raiders relocated this video, and if not, then we'll do it next video. But
his ability to support in the run game, as we just saw there,
yeah,
that's key.
And
DeAndre Washington, his first carry. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a
send
first and
him
goal.
on a streak. Not a streak, but
now they'll throw with Carr. To the
God dang it, Carr.
Incomplete. Zay Jones was the intended receiver.
If I can pick up a better quarterback on the offseason, I'm going to. But
trying to pound it in with Washington. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. DeAndre Washington, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown.
Yeah, so my last video, I had to do a little extra editing because, like, towards the end, I went to go to the draft class or whatever. I went to go download a draft class from the community creations or whatever you want to call them. And it cut my recording off, so I had to record the original video and then record another clip showing me scouting players. So I'm gonna have to do that maybe if it cuts out again. So if you guys are seeing like the thing and it has no like official outro, then it's gonna like be then it's obviously gonna have like it's gonna be edited in. You know what I'm trying to say, guys. But yeah, I don't know if it's on Madden's part or PS4's part, but whoever's fault that is, they need to fix it. If it's Sony's fault, then they need to fix that when PS5 comes out. But yeah.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Nearly a huge return as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. Tyrell Williams heading back out on the field now. The early returns for him, very good to start this season. Interesting to see if he can keep up that torrid pace.
Yeah, when you're talking about averaging 100 yards a game as a receiver, extrapolate that over 16 games, and you're having a monster season. So, yeah, you love what he's doing early, but I think it's got to go back to the offseason, doesn't it? It's got to go back to the roots, spending time with the guy who's going to throw the ball to him, spending time watching tape, spending time reading defenses.
Let's go Raiders Let's go Raiders vertical.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I thought that was going to work.
Was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And yet again, he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. Throwing his car on 3rd
Okay, so let's go deep again. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Raiders. Tyrell Williams, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Yeah, but if you haven't seen my first video of Madden 20 franchise mode of relocating the Raiders, then you need to go back and watch that because you guys obviously won't know what's going on because you missed the first 4 weeks. I think it was 4 weeks we did that first video. So I'm gonna hopefully do 4 weeks every video, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not promising anything because I don't really feel good today. So
2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some.
Under pressure, and he'll go down.
Good sack.
Sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Credit the sack there to Arden Key. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up.
Okay, let's go for
3rd and long for Cousins.
Or sack,
and
okay.
He's taken down. Back at his own 7.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Carr. And that's going to be incomplete.
I shouldn't have jumped for it. I shouldn't put that one.
It's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now a throw out to his fullback. It's complete. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. That's on the big guard, Gabe Jackson.
Oh, it's in single back, isn't it? Yep.
Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Carr now to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and forever. He's airing it out for Williams. And he bats it away.
So, if I'm not wrong, you guys should be seeing this on what day is it today?
Not only was the call spot on,
Friday or Saturday, depending on what day I upload it. Because today is Friday. If I don't did it upload on Friday, you guys should be seeing it tomorrow, which is a Saturday. So.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce.
I'm gonna try and get out the same day on Friday, so I'm hoping I do, but it takes a while for it to upload, render, and all that, so.
Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. That'll be complete to Cook. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Play action now. Cousins. He gets it to Brown. Complete. Now Brown, he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. So he got free at 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Offside. Defense.
Offside's okay.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offside's easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. AP still got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. They run again on 1st down. Peterson. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards. They'll run for it with Peterson.
Touchdown.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Adrian Peterson scoring a touchdown against his former mates. And it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
And while no one on the offensive line will get the 6 points next to their name, they should be credited with this one. Tremendous blocking to get the runner into the end zone.
And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
A reminder, coming up later tonight, a lot of buzz about this game. The Browns, they've been doing some travel. Back-to-back primetime games for them. Monday night, they were in New York. Now the Browns head to Los Angeles to take on the NFC champs, Browns and Rams, an 8:20 kickoff Eastern time, 5:20 in California.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now a run with Cook, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
We stopped him on that play.
It's a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And the throw there.
Yes, thank God for Kirk Cousins' bad arm.
It's looking like another 3 and out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
Returnable here for Davis. A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. And our focus now moves to Adrian Peterson. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They try to throw.
I just threw it up because I didn't want to get sacked in the end zone.
The intended receiver, 3rd down here. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to about the 19. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake
my fault on that one.
Doesn't work out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. First red zone chance now for the Vikings. 1st and 10 at the 19. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Got a man, it's Brown. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Maurice Hurst breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Throwing is Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Antonio Brown His first touchdown here of the new campaign, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. Derek Carr and the Raiders set for their next possession. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter.
Let's screw it.
To throw, it's Carr. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Emerson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that.
And that's caught inside the 35. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So that changes things.
I'm just going to run the clock down and call a timeout and then get a field goal possible.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
There we go. 3 times.
Whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. Carlson able to put this one through. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this week 3 matchup. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Tyrell Williams heading back out onto the field now. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's when it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
On first down.
God dang it. That little thing where they think you were trying to pass to X, but you're not.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, when both guys went up for the ball, I just thought, who's going to come down with it? I didn't think he'd come down with it and then take it all the way for a touchdown.
That's battling, isn't it? Because normally, if both guys go up for it and come down with it, the tie goes to the offense. The defensive player didn't want it to be a tie at all. He wanted a little bit more, took it, and went the other direction.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams
74 yards.
with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half.
All right,
pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game.
Cook stripped. The ball's out. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
We'll be singing in the shower postgame. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. They start the drive with Cook, and he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. From the 44, Cousins. Looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Now on for Peterson. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And quickly, they get to the line. They run again with Peterson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there and a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Peterson, and he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down marker at the Vikings' 28. Another tote for the workhorse here this afternoon, Peterson. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape, and that is not going to get it done. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril. Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful. I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's number 4, sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5.
Dang.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
But he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. From just shy of midfield, Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. 7 yards there and a 1st down. First down, here's the run with Cook. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Sorry guys, I'm a little silent. I'm trying to focus with them running over our defense.
Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll run on the draw. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Here's Madison running on 1st down. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Gonna run with Madison again. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down.
But still, let's stop them,
0
guys.
for 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Here's Hill toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive.
So I hope you have or had, depending on when I upload this, a good weekend. And I hope no one got hurt or sick or anything. So,
Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. And defensively, they were ready for that. A full
hope
on
the
blitz on
most
4th down, and they stop him short
health,
of the marker.
not the healthiest and most best weekend you guys will ever have. Honestly, I hope nothing goes wrong this weekend.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. He's airing it out for Williams. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Hope you have fun doing whatever you're going to do this weekend.
52 yards. 1st down, here's a run with Peterson. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. Again, Peterson. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage
Illegal
with a flag
blocking
down.
back or holding.
Let's check on the
Yep.
call. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Still
Here
cover
the Vikings
4.
now to start their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to
That's why cover 4 is glitchy as hell. Because I just go with cover 4 because I always either get an incompletion or an interception, depending if they're not wide open or whatever you want to call it. But, or I get sacked because they don't know where to go.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Davis now to return it. Gets around him. 12 yards on the return that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. A 4th quarter score,
I'm just going to run this out, honestly. I just want to get out here.
We got a good one going on there. Lamar Jackson, 2 touchdown passes thus far. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll keep it on the ground. Peterson. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That good for 19 and a 1st down. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk
last week, or last video, I mean, it didn't work. Well, technically it's last week in this game, but last video it didn't work. So, I figured.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On 2nd down now, it's Peterson, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Let's go with this.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. 64 was Matt Prater's record. This would top that by a yard. And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And that'll be intercepted by the Pro Bowl safety Harrison Smith. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
So we won this one, and now, if I'm not wrong, next week we're going to be relocating.
The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So we got him to superstar trade. Let's advance to next week. So we only did 2 weeks last week. Okay, that's weird. I did not know that.
Check the wrist, man, got him hot. Hey, man, can't ball like this, man. Lord, pass the big skin when he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards. It's on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up.
He's almost an 80, so. I'm gonna skip this week, to be completely honest, because I want to start relocating. So I was thinking Toronto. Definitely not Orlando. Utah, maybe. Brooklyn, St. Louis already has a team. San Diego doesn't have a team actually. So let's go to San Diego.
You have a player healed from injury and ready to play.
Okay, so oh, Josh Jacobs is back. Alright, I guess I'll play this week too. But we're only playing offense, to be completely honest, because I don't want this to take too long.
Can Khalil Mack hit?
I completely forgot we're playing against Khalil Mack.
The 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Before you guys ask, are you worried about Khalil Mack? Yes, I'm worried about Khalil Mack because he was the best player on the Raiders, and now he's the best player on the Bears. I almost said Browns for some reason.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 12 carries, 52 yards.
Are we playing old school football now? We got the top 10 rusher in the league. He's sitting at number 10. But he has a chance to move up with a big-time game, so expect that offensive line. Every time they go to the bench, you tell the offensive coordinator, let's run the football.
On first down, it's Peterson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Throwing on second and 14, Carr.
All right, quick observation.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Now Peterson. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On second and 7, Carr. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
I don't care. Let's just get 3. I don't care.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. The rush defense stout on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Carr. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. A gain there of 21 yards. Like Antonio Brown, Tyrell Williams came to the Raiders in March. Came up the coast from L.A., where he caught 41 balls last year with the Chargers. His best year was 2016 when the Chargers were still in San Diego. Over 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns, and the Raiders really have high hopes for this 27-year-old receiver. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They run it with a rookie from Alabama, Josh Jacobs. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Well, that's good that I got the 1st down, obviously. But I was hoping to be able to kind of field.
This is 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Peterson. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Still 1st down.
Check.
All right, so let's go.
Got his man, it's Williams. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
22 yards there, a 1st down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
That's just running the ball 101 because too much east-west, not enough north-south. Got to get upfield, don't you?
They just kept stringing him out before he knew it. He'd hit the sideline. And that is intercepted by the all-pro safety, Eddie
I
Jackson.
thought I had that. Crap. I thought I threw that high enough.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They start the drive with Peterson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Carr signaling to his guys, let's go here. Back near his goal line, here's Carr. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play, and guess what?
It got his man complete. There he goes left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland.
Team celebration.
Tyrell Williams, 97 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
All right, guys, so after this game or the next game, I'm not sure. Actually, next week is the bye. So after I choose our name and our jersey, most likely, I think that's next. I'm gonna stop this recording and then get this uploaded. So. It's already long enough, so yeah. So I hope we end off on a good note with winning.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. He's got a man complete. A big play that time for the Raiders. 59 yards. Here's Carr to throw. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Khalil Mack able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some... And that is intercepted by the all-pro safety, Eddie Jackson.
God damn it.
Oh, and that's a nice...
So this offense will head back out there. Already an excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. And that'll set them back 5.
59 mark, 59 mark.
Following the penalty, it's Peterson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Now on 2nd and 16. Carr. This will be Carr. Tyrell Williams. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Carr, he's airing it out for Williams, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now Carr steps away to his left. This one to Foster Moreau, the rookie from LSU.
And Derek Carr just keeps improving. He can be dangerous not just inside the pocket, but as we see here, outside of it as well.
Kid born in California, played his high school ball in Texas, had quarterback written all over. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. They'll run with Peterson. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Peterson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about...
That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell Williams. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st down, Peterson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Derek Carr, 3 fourth-quarter comebacks for the Raiders last year. They only won 4 games total, so they got some experience dealing with tight ones.
Let's go with Aftershocks. Okay. Let's just sign this one. Yep, jerseys. I like this one. So guys, I'm gonna end the video here, and next week we'll be picking our stadium on week 8, and hopefully it'll be a little bit of a longer video. I know we only did like 2 games, but I don't know. It's really on the PS4, Sony's fault. But if you go back, if you like watch through the whole video, I explained it earlier that it like cuts, it like as soon as you reach 60 minutes, it cuts off your clip. So, alright guys, so I'm ending it off here. Don't forget to keep God number 1.